was that time of year again. The plan for the year ahead. Gosh, what another waste of time, many people in the executive team thought. But they read the plan, they read all the documents, they'd been to all the meetings, and they had the time in the diary when the CEO would turn up and effectively lecture them on what they'd already read. He'd ask a few questions, not get much in response, rubber stamp it, and they'd carry on as they were before. To a large degree, that worked pretty well. But times were changing. They weren't quite winning as many big customers as they were before. And some of their key talent was actually walking out the door to some of their competitors. They were weak signals of change, but they knew they did have to change. So they turned up to the meeting, all beautifully choreographed, and the CEO stepped forward with his briefcase. He was a little bit old school after all. Opened it up, sat down, and actually brought out a pen and paper. They all looked at him and thought, where's the PowerPoint? Where's the big document? Where's the script written by his communications chief? It wasn't there. So he then did something quite dramatically different from the norm. He said, look everyone, you've read the document. I want everybody to speak today. I want to hear your opinions. And contrary to what we've done before, I'd like us to pay attention to both what we're saying, how we're saying it, to give each other respect. They nearly fell off their chair. What, he wanted their opinions, genuinely, sincerely. And he was dead serious. He had a very different tone from many other meetings. The pen and paper was there for him to take notes. So he asked some questions. He said, how can I improve upon my plan? That was the first question. And then he asked people, one by one, to give their view. A few people did interrupt, a bit bored by the answer, impatient to get to the next question or topic. And as a good chair, he stopped it and said, no, I want to hear. So the first question was, how do we improve? Second was, what are we missing? The third was, and how do we make the best of the talent in our organisation? Very simple, effective questions. Completely different meeting from all the rest. When you're designing strategy, when you're doing strategy, you have to involve people across the organisation, and it starts at the top. Ask their perspective, invite dissent. He even did that. He said, disagree with me if you want. And of course, people didn't that much. They weren't used to it. But over time, actually people were willing to take a risk and challenge him on his wisdom, his choices, his ideas. All it takes is careful framing of a conversation, encouragement to listen, and respect for other people around you.